Please, Tony, can you tell a little bit more about your collection and yourself?
This is the Spring Summer Collection 2007 that I just presented in Rome. That will be presented next week in United States. I'm a fashion designer. I started my work in Paris. I did some years around important names like Dior, Lanvin, Chloé, and I turned back to Beirut in '93, and I started my own line. And I'm showing my collection in Rome since 7 seasons now. And this is my second show in Moscow. And we're planning to open an atelier here in Moscow sometimes this year, during this year.
Great. What do you think about Elisa?
Elisab is a Greek, is a big name now, is an international
Is he your
name.
competitor?
Mm,
You
uh,
feel him like a competitor?
I think he's a Greek. No, I'm not a Greek yet. No, he's a big name in the fashion industry, and I'm still in the haute couture. He's a guy making haute couture accessories, prêt-à-porter. He's, let's say, a Lebanese designer who opened the door for a lot of other Lebanese designers.
That's true. Tell me something. Okay, you get such a perfect French education about design, but you think your nature, that you're Lebanese, you're from Beirut, does it influence, does it make you somehow unique in your fashion, in your creation?
Let's say, being a Lebanese, I'm Italian too because my wife is Italian. I lived in Italy. I have my house. I have 4 children, and I feel as much as I feel myself Italian. I feel I'm Lebanese, and this is my double culture. Living in Europe for a lot of years and living in the Middle East, this gives me a difference between me and other designers. This is what I'm trying to put in my collections. This is the reflection of my ideas, my sensibilities, and this is what people from Europe and the United States and Russia like the fact that they're looking for something more Oriental, rich, but not too rich, with the European research culture. And if I go to the Middle East, they don't want anymore this Oriental, very rich dresses. They would like some European one, but with more research, was different. And this is what I'm trying to offer.
Wanted to ask you something. Wait, so just 1 second. No problem. We're gonna cut it off from the film.
I'm supposed to lose the train, not you.
No, it was first time, I think, because. Okay, tell me something. Your wife is sitting in the house. She's helping you, or she's just a housewife? You know.
My wife is a doctor in marketing. She's a very she gives me a big hand by being here, by giving me advices. I have a very interesting team working with me. It's never a one-man show. You cannot do a collection alone. You know, we're a big team and we're trying to do a good job.
So actually, your wife is your right hand, is your help.
No, my wife is sometimes is my muse, sometimes is my wife is my wife, and then sometimes she gives me a hand at work. But no, she's especially my wife, mother of my children, and that's all.
What is the modern woman for you? Fashionable woman. What you will explain by this word?
You know, if you say model woman, like the model who show for you, or the fashion.
Modern. I was meaning
A modern woman. You know, a modern woman is the woman who would get up in the morning, jump into a nice jacket and nice shoes, would change the pants and put the same jacket with jeans, and in the afternoon would know how to change her clothes in a way that adapts and doesn't disturb the people around her. She can be rich, but she can still be very poor and know how to be very elegant. Um, it's it's what's about her and not what she's putting on her.
okay. And what the most disgusting things maybe when you in the woman, you know, which you hate. Like for example, why I'm asking you this question? Maybe
I hate one thing in the woman.
Okay.
When she's not respecting her appointments. And this is the luxury thing you can give to women. Um, um, in French language, there is a French saying that say les gens chics se font attendre. chic people would make you wait. I don't really like this, but this is a fact.
Okay, how you see your collections in 20 years' time?
Oh, let me say how I'd see it in 6 months. Come on, I'd live. We learn to live every the present moment, and I try to enjoy every single second that I live. I wouldn't like to see maybe you can say about this, but I would rather.
Trust me, I can't.
I would rather say that I'm looking behind me and seeing the way I got involved in fashion, how things grew up with me. I think in 20 years things can be much more interesting than they are now. Still, they are very interesting.
What is your zodiac sign?
I'm Bélier. What's Bélier? Like
Aries.
Aries.
Aries. Oh my God, Aries and
I'm a workaholic.
You're a workaholic. I think mostly of the people who are achieving something in this world are workaholics. You know, you can't do it. Are you from Beirut originally?
I'm from Beirut. From Beirut.
And now where you stay, I think I guess you stay more in Italy, yeah?
No. I have my showroom in Beirut. I have my house in Italy. I spend most of my time in the airplanes. I cannot say that I stay. I'm a citoyen du monde. I travel all the time.
But I hope all the situation with the war, with everything, did not touch your showroom.
No, we had this for 20 years. Not these couple of nonsense people would change anything of our projects. We always go forward. We had our house broken for many times. I always remember all around me people building next day. We are fighting people who would like to fight for their ideas, for their. I would fight for my art, for my collection. Let other people do their work.
But you left your parents now in Beirut, or you take them with you in Italy?
No. I live in Beirut. I have my house there. My children are studying there.
You're still living in Beirut?
Yes.
Oh, you have a courage with your family. In which zone you live, if it's not indiscreet?
What?
In which zone of Beirut you live?
I live in Beirut. There's no zone anymore.
No. I mean Ashrafi.
Ashrafi. Yeah.
You live in Ashrafi? No chance. We are neighbors finally. Okay, thanks a lot, Tony.
Thank you.
Where in Ashrafi you live?
No, I work in Ashrafi. I live in Ashrafi. She lives in Ashrafi. She will give you much more details.
I'm not going to come and Can I?